try to make shit work. It never comes out. So
Why you gotta give people reason to call? You know what I'm saying?
What made him think?
mixing everything that night. I had light and dark at first. I also had a full local in my other shit. And we fucking real fast. Go. Diet cool. So we're talking. I was like, oh, you know, I do content. I do too. And stay down. Let's talk. Blah. And this is how I know shit was not hitting. Usually, whatever I put over the face.
What's going on, smokers? How y'all doing today? We are audio video, so you ain't gonna see me nor her today. So this is chapter 148 of the Chronicles of a Spit Queen. You know who I am. You see the name right there. And you're gonna hear the voice. You know the lady. You done seen her on Ghetto Gaggers. She's a 3 times AVN nominated podcast alongside myself.
I ain't no nuts.
And she is a woman that is known for training men like a sugar baby drains a sugar daddy's pockets. I'm talking about none other than the one and only Miss Spit Queen. Say hello to the smokers and premium smokers.
Hi, guys.
And then, of course, you know the third part of this wonderful cast.
He ain't here. He's not here.
Oh, he's not here today. Roger's not here today.
No, he's not here.
Oh my God, we went old school today? It's just us.
He's not here.
It's just us. When the last time we had a show where it was just us?
It's been a minute.
A long minute. That's how we started, smokers. It was just me and her. Then we had an iteration where she added her best friend. Then it came back to me and her, and then we had Raga. So it's back. It's old school today. And for you people that are listening on all the audio platforms, first of all, if you're listening on audio platforms, please hit a like. Feel free to comment on the show. Tell us what you like, what you dislike. And rate the show. Give us that 5 stars. You know you enjoy it, and we deserve the 5 stars. And what's funny is we're like 3.5 on Spotify, but we 5.5 on Apple. I want to know who the fuck gave us a bad rating on Spotify. I would love to find you and slap the shit out of you. Fucking bastards. So, yeah, so you know what you need to do. If you want to watch future episodes, because this is you ain't going to see nothing this episode, but in future episodes and past episodes, when she showed titties and was face fucked by a dildo, and last episode, pussy ate by Raga, you need to be subscribed to Premium Smoke Room. You know what you need to do. Link in the description. $6.25 for the first month. And there you go. So what's going on, mama?
Yeah. I'm just getting back in that. I went out to go eat my coworker. I guess she is now my new and refound Spanish little sister. Today
Spanish little sister.
Yeah, because she's Spanish and she's a little younger than me. So she somehow became my younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
But this may be her last day at work. So
wow.
Yeah, she didn't spend that shit on me last minute today. So what the fuck? So we ended up going out to eat. I was like, fuck it. Cause she wanted hooker roll, which actually isn't that fucking bad. I like the shit. So ended up going over there. We went out to eat, and I got dropped off by the job. But the job is close to my house. I was going to ride my scooter home. Cause I wasn't paying no money for no fucking 2 stars. That's a lot of fucking money. So I did all that. But
And you
I,
rode back on a bike,
yes,
a motorcycle, or a bicycle.
it's a what is that? Electric scooter.
Oh, okay. Damn, you rented one of them?
Yeah, I got one of them
I've
shit. I
never
bought
rented.
it.
I never rode one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I busted my ass on that shit twice. It wasn't my fault though, cause it's a good scooter, but it's not the best.
Mm,
And I don't have like a shock proof on there. So when I hit like little bumps and stuff, like my scooter now starts to like it's a new thing does now.
yeah.
It'll like hit a bump and kind of like revert back. So when
Mm,
it jerks, it kind of like it unhooks itself. So I like busted my ass twice off of that shit.
damn.
Yeah.
But that is crucial. But shoot, well, I ain't do nothing but work today, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, did nothing else really exciting. I did get something to eat from this place called Mr. Fries, where they do a lot of loaded fries with different type meats and shit. It's actually pretty damn good out of this piece. Since I've been with Mama Milk, we find different places to eat online and shit, and man, we be finding some damn nice ass restaurants out this motherfucker.
hmm
So what was your weekend like?
Um, work. I didn't do much honestly, cause I was mad as hell. They had a Trinity Fest
Mm,
over here in my area. It was yesterday, and I wanted to go, but I had fucking work yet again.
mm,
So I missed that shit. But I might go to some shit next weekend, and then I
mm.
might I'm definitely gonna Little Parade. I'm definitely doing that. Like, I'm not missing that shit for nothing. But shit, work, 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 work. That's all I've been doing. This shit is fucking work.
I'm gonna say is they got this thing coming called Lower Fest, which is a all black cosplay anime shit, and I want to try to go, but once again, I have to fucking work, and I'm getting sick and tired of not having my weekends off or having
Dead
a weekend
ass,
off. I'm
dead
just like,
ass.
I'm like, damn, what the fuck, yo? This it's fucking ridiculous, and there's gonna be a lot of black creators there and everything, and I wanted to be. I want to be. I wish I could go. I would. I really would love to go and even catch some people, record some shit, this, that, and the third. But man, it's on a damn Sunday. When is that damn? I don't feel like looking, but I be missing on so much shit because that goddamn job of mine.
Dead ass.
Oh my god, it drives me nuts, man. It drives me nuts. But I am trying to get out more as much as I can. Shit. So, but as y'all can hear, we didn't do much this week. So, but I did see the series finale of Kanan. Um, I didn't realize Kanan was that old. I no seriously, because it fucking spoiler alert. If y'all didn't haven't seen the season finale, you can fuck the fuck off. We got introduced to a 10 or maybe 12-year old Ghost and Tommy, who came to Kanan looking for work. And Kanan said, y'all too young to be in the game, and sent their asses on before it told Origins. And I was like, wait a second, I had to go look. I'm thinking him and Kanan like in the same age, Kanan and them in the same age bracket. Kanan like 10 years older than them. Kanan my age.
Well, damn.
Because in 91 he was 16. when the show started, he was, I think, 15, and by the end of the show, he was 18. So I was like, well, damn. And spoiler alert, Kanan did not kill his mother. Jukebox did.
Oh.
And she's cold, yo.
That's what I heard.
She's cold. Hey, damn, it made me have to go look back at some of her shit from the previous power. I was like, oh, I forgot how cold that bitch was. But Kanan did kiss and make up to his mother, kiss and made up with his mother. And he felt some type of way after killing his uncle. And she was going to kill Kanan, but saw he made up with the mama, and she killed the mama. And told Kanan. And told Kanan, I want you to feel the pain I feel. So I was like, damn, boy, Kanan damn near killed everybody in his family except for the mama. So I was like, wow. So I saw that. And really ain't much on the TV front that I really watch. I you know what I'm saying? I do watch Star Trek Strange World. That shit was cool. I would love to go to a planet that if you breathe in the air, you get high.
So you're gonna be high everywhere you go, though.
We already there now. The fuck? You ever see Jimmy? You don't hit a blunt before you go to work?
No, I haven't.
Shit.
I haven't.
Every time I go to work, I don't give a fuck if people hear that.
Shit, I smoke afterward. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll pull me a
I
nice
smoke
little
before
drink and
and
I
after.
smoke before
If I
work, but
could.
I haven't smoked after.
The only way I don't smoke during is
Before
because, well, I don't have a pen. Because if I had a vape pen, I'd be smoking during on my break. They ain't gonna know the difference. But yeah, that episode was good because they went to a planet. I'm talking about they like they had a hangover. They partied like a motherfucker. But yeah, it's been watching a couple of things, and a whole bunch of shit supposed to be coming back to be watched or whatever. I didn't get to see Fightland yet. I saw the first episode, but really ain't too much on that front. I'm like, this actually been kind of like a dead week almost in so many ways. I'm just like, damn. So shoot. But we do have a lot to talk about on the Instagram front.
Word.
Because I guess we can start off here. There's been a rise of the term stay-at-home boyfriend.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, he sent a lot. Here we go. I will start here. And which has been a very interesting conversation, to say the least, lately. So we'll begin here. It said, y'all feeling this? Stay-at-home boyfriends on the rise as women now hold more payroll jobs than men. Neighbors, stay-at-home boyfriends becoming more common. According to reports, women held more payroll jobs than the men in the United States earlier this year, and making a shift in the workforce as women continue to enter a growing industry while men are leaving the workforce. Over the last few years, jobs held by men decreased by 142,000, while women gained 298,000 jobs. This could be because women are increasingly finding jobs in the industry like healthcare and social assistance, which has been a major growth. Economics, Lori Urich Says the trend appears to be more than a temporary change. Doesn't it definitely doesn't to me seem like the change has been driven by a recessionary period, which is what typically drives it. It seems to be more long-term decline that held more permanent shifts going forward, or at least semi-permanent. So, thoughts on the rise of stay-at-home boyfriends?
Man, hold on. I mean,
Now, they don't mean
goddamn.
that they're not working. Let's make this clear because you got Uber, and I've been saying this. A lot of men are opting to do trade jobs, Uber, DoorDash, and more entrepreneurial stuff than go to the workforce. Yeah, just to give y'all a little clarification on that as well. But go ahead.
Man, man. Mm.
I mean, y'all women asked for it. Y'all kept saying y'all bosses and y'all make money.
Who said that?
Every conversation is from, especially on one side of it, that women and you got women that not trying to get married, women that not having babies early. So the things that keep a woman homebound, y'all don't do anymore.
Man.
Say something over the man, woman.
No, man. Okay, I guess it don't work a lot because you can't see my face. So my face more.
I know. That's why I said we're not doing video today. That's why they're
but
lucky because the followers get to see this one. Oh Lord, man, not the real smoker.
or y'all only get the fucking audio today because I'm honestly supposed to be still doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm laying down and I'm so fucking tired. But I now I know I gotta elaborate because y'all can't see my face, but my face explains why I keep saying, man, like fuck out of here. But I mean, I shit. I guess I'm about to air out everything.
Go
Oops.
ahead.
Like, cause I'm trying not to. That's why. That's why I keep saying like, man. But I fuck it. I see I might have to just air out everything and just be like, you know what? We listen and we don't judge and we just speak on shit.
Okay.
But I fuck it. I'm not with the whole stay at home like boyfriend type of
Mhm.
shit. Not with it. Like I need you doing something. Like I don't want you. If I'm out the house all day, then I don't need you in the house all day. Like I'm not with the shits. I didn't ask for. Like yeah, I could still be that boss, get my own money type of bitch. But that doesn't mean that I want you just to be home kicking up your feet, not doing nothing. Like no, I'm not working hard so that you could be sitting there living easy. That's not what I'm about to do. Not doing that shit. Like I was never with the whole stay at home anything. Like, and if you're gonna be home, you gotta do something. Like I'm gonna need you to do something. Don't just just be home and not doing shit. And then when I get home, I gotta do some of the shit after having to work. Like I'm not with all that.
So if he's gonna be
Like,
a homebody, he got to be a house husband. He got to do housewife duties.
pretty much. I mean, I don't really care about the cooking because I don't really eat. I mean, I eat, but I don't. eat that much anymore because I usually eat on my lunch break. I don't really get like that hungry. Now,
Mm-hmm.
unless like I'm just being greedy and I want to eat something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I don't really care, about the cooking and shit. But I don't mind, like, you can pick up a couple of this shit. Like, well, in my instance, I do this, I got a cat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, clean out the litter box or give her some food or, just like make sure the house is clean a little bit. Or if my grandma needs some shit, like back and forth. Like I don't mind little shit like that because when I get home, I don't want to have to do it. Like I don't want to have to come home and have to, feed my fur child or clean out her fucking butt box and shit or deal with my grandmother. Like I don't want to have to deal with some of that shit. So like if I'm out working, you gotta do something. Or if you're not gonna do that, you gotta be outside doing some productive shit. Like I just feel like if you gonna be home, either you gonna be in the house productive or outside productive. But it is no just lollygag and not none of, and I'm at work busting my ass all day. That's not about to work.
Now, because you were saying that, okay, then I'm gonna keep on with everybody. Since you Bible thumpers love quoting the Bible, y'all do realize that when they said, he who shall be first shall be last, he who shall be last shall be first. You do realize women was the last ones to be created. Smoke that over. Yeah, women. I'm sorry. Women has already when women stopped going to college to find husbands and went to college to get careers. It changed. Um, because if you look at it, women make more money than men. Period. That's just not important. That's in life. Now, granted, a lot of your CEOs are men, but we talking about workforce. Okay, even when I sit back and I like be in the hospital, like even where I'm at, it's literally more women than men. There's more cooks than women. There's more the patient service are women. Not as
Mm-hmm.
many men, and even on our side, the dishwasher, I think there's more women than men because there's only 4 men on staff. Oh, first shift total. You get what I'm saying? So, and more women going to college. So that means y'all getting the jobs that men used to get. Because even when I was talking to a friend of mine, they were saying that their son has a master's degree, has a college degree, couldn't take a job in another part of the state because he didn't get a driver's license and didn't want to get a driver's license.
Uh-huh.
So, plus on top of that, let's be real, especially the young generation, they trying to stream. They ain't trying to work 9 to 5s. Cast and that fucked it up for everybody. Fucked it up for you
Yeah.
damn Gen X, them Gen X's, because motherfuckers think streaming is where it's at. So there's a lot of factors go why there's probably stay at home dads. Me, I couldn't be a stay at home husband unless I have a job that has me to stay at home. But but no, y'all women, y'all kind of asked for it. Yeah, say y'all bosses. You got mad to be. We say marriage for broke women.
Shit, I ain't
And two,
asked for
also,
shit.
I noticed women are becoming like men because y'all becoming more ambitious and more money centric than past generations. Is that true?
You can say that. All right, I can see that.
So why do you think that's the case, in your opinion?
Because it's becoming, I guess, like more okay for like, well, there's no more, I guess, like, how do you say, like, the whole like sexism thingy is no longer, like, male, female oriented. It's now becoming more okay for like females and stuff like that to like be, I guess, like the bosses or whatever like that. So now that it's more normalized and stuff like that. A lot more females are now more okay with having to get to the bag or get more in the money and stuff like that, because now it's started to become, I guess, the whole like female girl on the world type of shit on media and stuff now. Yes, Luna. Yes, Luna.
Mm. Mm. See that's why I said that it's kind of funny. It's like it's something that a lady said, and I never forget. I knew where I found that light skinned woman from. She was the one that said she would save her husband instead of her baby if both of them were drowning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she brought up a good point. Women want a woman for a husband because they don't want a man to be a man's man. This kind of plays into that. Because men, okay, then, I know what people are going to say. Good. Like the example she gave is you want him to be the hard provider, protector, and everything else, but also you want him to be soft and be your friend. And where you can gossip to him and chat with him with this, that, and the third, period. You want to be the head of household, but at the same time, you want him to be available to you emotionally in a way that your girlfriend might would. So to me, a guy becoming a stay-at-home boyfriend plays into that in many ways. Because when you think stay at home, you think of women. You don't think of guys. What do you think about my assumption? I'd love to see her face right now. Hello?
I'm still here.
But that's what I forgot you're doing something at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Hush, Luna. I'm fixing your box. Hush.
So thoughts?
Oh, hold on. Ah, shit. Wait, get again? My bad. Say it again.
No, I was saying that man, I need to find her shit. I need to find her shit. But she was saying that women want, instead of having a man's man husband, they want a woman for a husband. That he basically take the place of their girlfriend. That's what she basically saying.
Ooh. Wait, say it again? My bad.
That women, that boss women, say that they want a man's man for their husband, provide, protect, all this. But what they really are looking for is a guy that can be their girlfriend.
Yes.
Why?
I mean, that I don't know how to explain it, because I do get it, because you want somebody you can come home to, talk,
Mm-hmm.
be that be that best friend or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because like you generally you do want your mate to be your best friend. Everybody wants that. You generally want to have a good connection and stuff like that with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, yeah, you do want to be able to talk to your man. Chat, have the whole girl. You can't believe what kind of day at work I had. Blah blah blah. All that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. But y'all do realize we a different dynamic, right? We are a different dynamic because the reason why I say that because it's like my man said on the last show we did, where I played that video where he said, when I'm a provider, I'm worried about providing. I'm worried about keeping the bills paid. I'm worried about making sure everything is straight. Yeah, even though she might be bringing in the money, yes, or she bringing in money, or we 50-50, what have you, I'm concerned about the well-being of our surroundings. Women are not as concerned about the well-being of the surroundings as a man is. So then you expected him to stop being in that mind state to come back to, I gotta listen to your day. This is your issue with your girl at work. What you been doing during the day? You
I
get what I'm
got it,
coming from?
grandma.
It's like, don't get twisted. We supposed to have the space to where we can come to each other and tell our deepest, darkest secrets and all that. Yeah. But also realizing that how we handle each other and certain things your man ain't gonna be receptive to, just like certain things my woman's not gonna be receptive to when it comes to conversation.
I'm
That's
still
my
here.
so with that being said, next up, are we normalizing selling cat in 2026? Let's see.
Gallop around. Bitch, I'm a dog, I belong in the pound. I ain't a wolf cause the pack ain't around. She held the mood and the baby
I don't
rebound.
know
I'm
what
like
this
a bull, I
is.
peek out of the mound. Bad bitch selling cat, bad, just like that, just like that. Bad bitch selling cat, bad bitch selling cake, just like that, just like that. She sit on the couch, I tell her meow. Go make some cash, go shake that ass. Maybe you're bad, go bring it back. No such thing as a baddie that's sad. Throw on some cash and I
Yeah.
tell her relax. I spend racks and the ass is fat. I saw some 2C and then I come down. She kicks some cat and she gallop around. Bitch, I'm a dog, I belong in the.
Okay. So thoughts on the song and normalizing selling cat in 2026?
I mean, the song was ass. I didn't like it too much,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I ain't gonna front.
yeah, I
That
was
was
like, what the
the
fuck is
biggest
she?
waste of minutes I've ever had in my life. But go ahead.
I was like, yeah, but it does make a point though. I mean, but I guess OnlyFans still counts as selling cat. 'Cause- Come on, I know. Come on, come on. My bad. The bathroom
No,
had a
good.
leak. The bathroom had a leak, and I'm trying to get her out the bathroom with the wood. Floor is wet. She's don't want to move. I don't know, but
Damn.
yeah. But nah, it definitely is making it into like a thing in a way,
Mm-hmm.
because if you realize we got the OnlyFans now, we have the stuff with the porn and whatnot. So they do kind of talk about it a little too much. Gotta make it seem like I guess it's the new thing, but when you think about it, it kind of is the new thing now. Like I said, OnlyFans is now on the rise. People are now starting to do content a lot more. So now that that's, a bigger thing and stuff like that, you do
Mm-hmm.
see that a lot more in people's music, the TV show. But they always say that sex sells though. So it's like it's not like it ain't a new thing. And it just started happening, overnight. People been doing that. But they're starting to accept it a lot more, I could say, because of I guess like social norms and stuff like that now.
Mm-hmm.
Media and shit.
Well, OnlyFans got a lot to do with that because OnlyFans kind of sensationalized porn. A lot of girls use OnlyFans as a way to get clients,
Okay.
um, and so forth. So, but as far as them doing it in music, because I think that's what they're talking about here in this situation. I mean, shit, the City Girls. I mean, people act like some of these female rappers don't speak on whole behavior.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Or escort behavior. I mean, everything that they screaming about is escort behavior. I mean, WAP, well, it made the stallion. It sound like escort to me. And two, like I said, I mean, how many of these social influencers sell pussy? Damn near a lot of them, I mean, not all of them. So them saying that this song normalized it, even though it's a garbage ass song, I
Yeah, I was
can't
like, what
believe
the
they
fuck is he
actually
talking
even made a
about?
post with that piece of shit of a song.
I was like, fuck is he talking about?
I can't. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, but no, I mean, hey, it part of it again goes back to shit. It another reason why women make more money than men because shit, hell, escorts. There's more women escorts than there are men. That's been more transgender escorts than men. I'm just saying. So, but no, I don't think he's doing that ain't already been done. He's just doing it
Yeah,
worse.
ain't nothing though.
So that was quick and easy. Uh, I ain't want to talk about her. No, I don't want to talk about her.
Who?
Miss Netta. Fuck it, we'll do
How
Miss
you doing
Netta.
today?
I don't follow her that much. Well, I don't follow her at all, but we'll hear what Miss Netta got to say. What was she talking about here? TikTok and Miss Netta goes viral for participating in a ritual spell to bring karma to people who talk about her. It won't work for me because I believe in God. Let's listen.
Okay, we're talking about go take a bath. Huh? All righty then.
Okay. Can we all just say that she's an ugly transgender?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Netta is ugly as fuck. She ugly as shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All right.
People Charles about to go take his shower. I just got the shower too, swimming in all that chlorine water stuff. Come on, join us now. Join us now. Come on. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. So whatever form of gift me shall prosper.
And she cross-eyed. How you ugly and cross-eyed? It just... Oh my God.
Chicken I had chicken today. Okay, today they said the bottle. They said put it in a bottle. In a bottle. Okay. So they were saying that this little voodoo thing worked for the people or whatever. But me,
it won't work for me because I believe in God.
So if these people believe in it, then it might actually work for them. So let's get started. This is how they say it goes. Okay, this is for all the people that got all this stuff they got to say about me and they hate me and all this. Okay, baby, it's okay. How you doing today? Okay, we're talking about go to the bath.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty, then what y'all about to go take your shower? I just got a shower too, swimming and all that chlorine water. So come on, join us now. Join us now. Come on. So I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in God. So whatever form against me shall prosper. Choke on the chicken bone.
That's sure how much she's a bit. Thank you. Okay, go.
Luna, come out the bathroom. Come on.
What the fuck?
Ooh. Wow.
Okay. I'm not. Not going to entertain that shit. Oh my god. I do believe in spells, witchcraft, voodoo,
Yes.
hoodoo. Come on, from the south. Come on, the Geechee. Hell, I had a damn root doctor that lived in my neighborhood. But Netta, that shit's not gonna work for you, babe. But thoughts on her doing her ritual to bring calm to the people talking shit about her.
Yeah, I mainly wanted to talk about it. And if y'all hear stuff in the background, my bad. I'm over here fixing my fucking bathroom because of Miss fucking Luna. Done fucked up everything in here.
Damn.
But um, I definitely do believe in that. I do partake. Well, I used to. I don't partake as often as I would like to anymore. But I was definitely very,
Oh,
very.
we do witchcraft?
Yeah, I
Okay.
I heavily I do practice. Um, I well no, I used to practice a lot. I was doing tarot. I was doing the spell magic. I was doing sweet and sour jars, collecting rainwater. I was doing all of that very, very heavily. But I have not done it as often as I would like to, and I do want to get back into that because I was actually very, very good at what I did.
Why in the
So,
world I keep running to witches? So you didn't tell me you was a witch.
I mean, you never asked.
So that's why your head and pussy be. Oh, okay. That explains
You
everything.
never asked. I don't
That explains
openly
everything.
I don't openly discuss it all the time, but yes, let's just say I do have certain powers or whatever like that, and my ugh. I'm just laughing. I don't really I don't always discuss it, but when I do, I get very, very into the shit. But let's just say, I do hold certain powers with shit. And let's just say, if I focus really, really hard, and if I have enough intent, and if I speak it, I can make something happen. So it was like when I seen the shit, I was like, "Oh, you must want some shit to backfire, because that shit you don't play with. Like that's something very, very important to me, very, very heavily." And I seen this shit, and I think you probably seen it before. It was a story a while back of a little white girl trying
Mm.
to conjure up Papa Legba.
And who is
And
Barbara Allegra?
Papa Legba is a he's a deity.
Mm.
He is mainly he's like he's an African American deity of I want to say Yoruba,
Mm.
but he's a trickster. Like he's like a genie person. Like when you make a wish, it'll work out.
A gin. He's, as they would call a gin, as they would call.
Yeah. It's more like you make a wish, it'll happen, but it still backfires on you or the mishap. So with him, he has no problem, like giving you what you want, but there's always, a little cautiousness behind it
Mm-hmm.
because he's more of a trickster. He likes to play tricks. He likes to be like, like he's very crafty.
Mm-hmm.
But he's more of the African American, and she was white, and she was over there trying to play around with stuff, and she was doing the magic, and she was playing around doing shit she had no business doing, and
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately the girl ended up dying 4 days after that.
Damn.
Yeah, like that can happen. If you open up a gate to certain stuff, you don't understand what's happening, things do backfire on you. That's why I don't always practice how I want to, or when I do practice, I use it how it's supposed to be intended. Because there is a threefold rule. Whatever happens to you is going to happen 10 times fold, good or bad.
Mm.
So, yeah, I seen that, and I'm like, you over here playing with that. And I was like, that's somebody's actual culture right there. That's somebody's actual, like lineage. And you sitting here
Mm.
playing, and you might have some shit come up to your doorstep. Like, you need to stop doing that.
That's why I don't. I never fuck with witchcraft because there's always a price to pay, even with white magic or even black magic or even blood magic. Um, and that's not a price I feel like paying.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like to me, I mean, it's just funny. Like I don't know why I always run into witches. Like a lot of girls that I end up filming with was witches. I attract witches for some very reason. I don't know why. It's like, damn. It's like, yes, I'm a witch. I practice witchcraft. I'm like, the fuck. I keep running y'all, but but to what she says about it won't work for her because she believes in God. Is that a true statement that it only works for the people as believers?
Yes and no. Even with that, I also want to give another back to that. People always think that because you practice, you don't believe in God. No, hoodoo actually is more of the Christianity side of it. A lot of the practitioners who do practice witchcraft are very, very heavy in the Christianity faith. You know, so even with that, like I said, depending on who you're talking to or who you're trying to, like get in contact with, you don't have to be a believer. A lot of them, like I said, they're tricksters.
Mm-hmm.
So they can really take shit and twist it. You can believe and you cannot believe as long as you, let's say, with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl's playing around popular class. I'm pretty sure she probably didn't take it to the full extent, but like I said, he's a trickster and he likes to play a lot of tricks. He really would take your shit and twist it around. Especially if you're not of the actual center ground that's supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing, they
Mm-hmm.
can still come through and play around with you just because they find shit, funny sometimes. So it's like, that's why I say it's a yes and no. Like, if you do generally believe in it, then you know what you're doing and know that's something different. But if you don't, that's why I always say, like, if you don't know shit, don't do it. Don't play around with it. Don't try it. Don't be ha ha. Play. That's why I be laughing when I be seeing like little Ouija boards in stores. I be
Mm-hmm.
like, y'all think this shit's a game. Y'all think
Yeah,
this
I
shit's
will never
funny.
do a Ouija board ever in life.
I would advise you not to.
You ain't got to worry about that. Would never happen because it's. I do believe there's certain things that you can bring into this world with a Ouija board. There's
Yes.
certain things you can open up, doors you can
Yes.
open up that trust
Yes.
me, you don't. Yeah,
Yes. I seen that
I'm
shit in
sorry.
Five Below, and I was sitting here like, y'all think that shit is a game. Y'all gonna be sitting here playing one day. You gonna invite the wrong person to your house, or the person you are looking for is gonna come through with something totally different. Like, y'all keep playing around with that shit.
Oh no, I don't. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
I can't do it because,
Mm-mm.
hey, because like I said, any magic you do, there is. Let's make this clear. There's a price you must pay, and trust me, it's going to get paid whether you like it
Mm-hmm. Whether you
or
like it or not.
yes, people. So yeah. Now we're gonna do this one next up. Boom, 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 boom. What is the petty reason why you don't want to have kids? Mine is I don't like waking up early. What is your petty reason why you don't want to have a kid?
um, can you hear me?
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
That my shit went out. Well, it's not really petty. Well, I guess.
Mm,
I guess still petty for me because it involves me, but it's not really me intentionally. Because my pussy won't let me have any kids. That's just that. Like because my pussy don't work. I guess my pussy don't want to push out nothing because it's not like niggas haven't been trying to give me kids. It's just those shit come through. But I guess if I had to use a whole little thing of that,
mm,
because I like spending money too much. I realize that. Like I don't mind. Like if I was to just pop up pregnant and have a kid,
mm,
I wouldn't mind it. But it's more like then I realized a lot of that shit ain't for me. So it's like all these wigs I like, yeah, that's not about to happen. All the clothes that I like, yeah, it ain't about to happen. But I'm not gonna lie, after dealing with Luna and shit, Luna's like my whole fucking kid. I had to spend like what was that? Just last week,
mm,
I spent like all together. It was like two something and that involves her doctor visit plus her groomers plus the ride getting to and from the doctor and the vet all together that was like two something. Shit, I
mm.
could have got me some fucking clothes. I could have got me something else, but I had to put my money on hold to take care of this fuck ass cat. Like
Man, my petty reason, well, I can't even give a reason that I done had them already, but
you got kids, well, I guess hypothetically, if you didn't have any.
too old. If I ain't had them by now, I don't want them. I'm
Mm.
51. I don't want to be granddad in his teens. I don't want to be at the high school graduation. Like, that's your granddaddy. No, that's my daddy.
That's my dad.
That's my dad. I can't take my daughter to the father and daughter dance. They're gonna be like father and granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? The daughter and granddaddy. It it too also child support. So if it don't work out, shit. You know what I'm saying? After the hell I've been through, if I and seeing my other boys had to go through that shit, oh no, because the the system favors the women too much.
They
That
do.
it favors the women. I get because they're the mothers, but damn, you know what I'm saying? It's I've been said this,
Sometimes they don't need to.
yeah, because I've been said this. How is it that if I want to talk about visitation custody, I gotta go to a totally different court than child support court? But you get what I'm saying? That should be set up soon as the child support set up.
All right, Luna. Okay, okay. Don't eat that.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I just think that the system is already flawed on that end. And then we don't want to talk about how the states work and stuff like that because, which, interesting, we brought this up. Luka Doncic, who is, y'all know him as, the basketball player for the Lakers, his
Mm.
ex fiance wants 50 million. 80% of it for her, 20% for the kids. Now, that alone would make most men be like, no, I'm good. But what you think about her asking for 50 million?
The fuck you need 50 million? Well, I mean, now that we on that thing of kids, I'm thinking because like I don't even know how much it generally does cost to raise a kid. Because I don't even have no fucking kids, and even though like yeah, I may call Luna my kid, I also realize Luna's like she's a lot less maintenance than an actual kid. So it's like, is that really enough like for a kid? Or was that a lot? Or like, how does that shit work?
And honestly, that's way too much for a kid. Especially
Okay.
if knowing that he's an athlete. I'm pretty sure he got money in a trust for the kid when he turns a certain age and so
Mm-hmm.
forth. And two, she was a fiance, not a wife. So to me, that 50 million is more along the lines of an alimony than for the kid. Now I
Okay.
forget if now she was talking about she wanted this a lump sum. Yeah, right.
Wait,
But
how old is the kid? Not to cut you off.
they 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money for a fucking kid at 2 to 3. Fuck you,
Yeah. It's
because
like because even the
they
point, because
don't
I
need
remember,
much.
yeah, because even to me when I see him think about it, um, you ain't spending much on the kid because yeah, it probably closed because the kid grows, but I mean, 50 million is ridiculous. But it seems like to me she's more mad than anything else with that damn.
Hell yeah,
It's,
it's not
no,
like
what it
that.
is she wanted to be able to live high on the hog, which even with that, because I saw that Brittany Renner was complaining that she wanted that 50, what she said, 55,000 or 5,500. What is it, 5,500? 5,500 a month won't enough for a kid. No, ain't enough for you.
Shit, that's more than enough for a kid. Well, depending on how old. Even with that though, even if the kid was a little bit older, yeah, I know kids be wanting shit, but you don't gotta give the kid everything they fucking be asking for. Like, it's a limit to certain shit.
Speaking about kids, this is interesting. Where do you stand? Alaska nurse McKenna West, who was hired as a surrogate for a couple in California, trying to save the baby's life after they demanded abortion. McKenna and biological parents learned at her 20-week ultrasound appointment that there was something really wrong with the baby's heart. No blood was flowing through the left side, known as hypoplastic left heart syndrome. It's a condition that often be corrected with surgery immediately after birth. Around this time, the biological parents brought up the idea of getting an abortion. Now, when she first met with the parents, the contract she signed included a clause that would require her to abort the baby in the event of abnormality. McKenna found a hospital in Dallas that has had 100% success in recent years with the first of 3 surgeries a baby would need right after birth. Sadly, the biological parents wasn't interested. The couple officially requested she go on an abortion. As she would be 24 weeks pregnant at the time of the abortion, McKenna said the court documents she would shocked an idea that the doctor would go through with this type of procedure. The biological parents are now seeking to establish parental rights through the California courts, even though the surrogacy agreement they signed states that the law is of state of Alaska still govern this agreement. They also filed a $250,000 lawsuit demanding she return the money that was paid to her. They are further demanding McKinney travel to California to give birth. Have not said whether they would allow the doctors to perform a life-saving surgery or if they would only provide him with comfort care if he died shortly after his birth. Through her attorney, McKenna agreed to go to California if the parents commit to providing the baby with surgery. She also filed a lawsuit in the Supreme Court of Alaska seeking sole custody of the baby so she can allow the doctors in Texas to treat him. Where do you stand?
Ooh. I mean, well, like I said, it's about I gotta start also looking into a lot of the shit too, which is also funny because a lot of this that I do send you guys is from me, but I say this shit all the time. I never really fully read everything. I look and go, "Ooh, that's a good topic," and I just send the shit. But now that I'm like hearing the full gist of it, now before I'm not gonna lie, I was partially on the side of the surrogate because after hearing that, okay, if it could be fixed with a surgery or whatever like that, and you just like, all right, hearing, hey, the kid that I'm caring for you guys might be disabled, may not be, but good thing is we could fix it with the surgery. And they're like, okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. Just abort it. I was like, that's kind of fucked up because like
Mhm.
that's yeah, I understand that's not my kid to do, but I don't know how many months 24 months is, but I can after reading the comments, I can see like it's she was far enough along to like it had like hands, like I guess like she's feeling certain shit. Like she was further along than an actual early pregnancy. So I was like, okay, I can understand it, like after a while you could feel be moving and shit. Like you're experiencing certain stuff. And this is your first pregnancy, you might be actually, gaining a bond with this baby. You're like, oh shit, you could choose to save it, but you don't want to. Yeah, I know, surgery might cost a lot of money, but it's just a kid though. Like, are you saying you don't want it because it's fucking disabled or like what's going on? But now that I hear that they had a whole contract written out that if the baby was to have defects or whatever like that, then we have the right to terminate the pregnancy. Now I'm like, you knew what you signed up for. You agreed to have them pay you to carry this child, and they're like, hey, we don't want to continue, but you want to have a say so. Technically, that's not your child. That's her baby. And if she's
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't want it, which I can understand because even though if you can fix that problem with a surgery, who's to say there's not gonna be like lifelong shit in between? And like if you're not mentally and physically and like financially prepared to take care of a like disabled kid, that's a lot. So I can understand that. So I'm like, nah, you in the wrong. Give them their money back.
My thought is this from jump when I read it, it ain't her baby. I understand that you agreed to do the circuit thingy, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not your baby.
Mm-hmm.
If the baby was healthy, you'll be giving the baby to them. They
Mm-hmm.
have the decision on whether they want to keep the baby or not. Now, do I think that the parents is a little crazy for what they're asking? Yeah, because if it can be fixed, and plus with the technology we have nowadays, why not? You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't see how. Why would you? It's fucked up. Yes, I get that, but it's still their decision, their baby, so forth. So I'm kind of like, I understand I understand you don't want to abort the baby, and it is crazy at 24 weeks because that baby is
Damn
pretty
near.
much a baby. You feel me? It ain't like it was stillborn or something. So, but and I understand that she didn't gain her. That's the only thing why me personally, if me, let's say me and my woman couldn't have a baby, I wouldn't want to do the surrogate. I'd rather we'll find another way or adopt, because you don't know how attached that woman's going to be to that baby. You get what I'm saying? And apparently she got attached to that baby. So and plus they paid you $250,000. They're paying you to give up the child, which was artificially inseminated with her egg, with I take the whites and eggs and the herdsman's sperm. So she ain't impregnated by a nigga that it ain't even her egg, it ain't even the sperm of a nigga.
Word.
So you may not like what they're trying to do, but unfortunately, you have no fucking choice in the matter. So there you go. Now, from there,
this bill,
because this is truly close to my heart. Texas is about bad as North Carolina when it comes to THCA. And I've been seeing a lot of news about this, that Texas is restricted it and made it to where not weed, people, not weed. No, TCA, your ass might go to jail for a minute. For 40, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. So let's listen to what this senator has to say. Texas Representative James Tallarico calls out Republicans over Texas' new THC ban, which carries up to 2 years in jail and a $10,000 fine if convicted for possession less than 1 gram. This won't stop Texas from smoking weed. This ban is a gift. This ban is a gift to the cartels. Let's go.
Is insane. This legislature legalized hemp 6 years ago, but instead of regulating this booming industry in our state, we are now going backwards to the days of prohibition. This bill is not going to stop Texans from smoking weed or eating edibles just because a bunch of politicians in Austin tell them not to. Texans will still use THC, but instead of getting it safely from a local small business, they'll now get it from the black market, from the drug cartels. This ban is a gift to the cartels.
Thoughts?
Damn. That's what I've been laughing about. Because people be thinking that, okay, that by doing certain things is going to make people stop. No, it's just going to make it more easier for us to do what we have to do more secretly. Like, we're just about to start finding ways to start doing shit without y'all finding out. Like, I hope he realizes that by you doing that, it ain't going to do nothing. THC. But do shit, but you have everybody doing shit secretly now.
Oh my God. So I'm gonna play one more thing that kind of attached to this, so y'all can see the hypocrisy of these. And after that, I'm gonna give you my thoughts. Here we go. Hold on, let me pull this up because my dumb ass. Oh God, this is funny.
THC is a weapon of mass destruction.
I hope the legislature is going to be very aggressive, making sure we fill up our jail cells and the problems that it's creating.
How is this different from alcohol? Alcohol is they self-regulate at a very high level.
The frying pan and the egg is your brain, and then it goes in the frying pan and says, "This is your brain on drugs."
Bro, is this a... Number one, what you just seen right there was a propaganda machine that was all moving out of conflict of interest. Number two, do you know, according to multiple studies, the U.S. drinking rate is at a new all-time low as the alcohol concerns are starting to surge, and these folks are starting to pour money into the legislators' pockets. Number three, she really said THC is a weapon of mass destruction. According to who? Number four, let's connect the dots with some more. Do you know the alcohol industry was also pushing to ban THC drinks, and that was also lobbying real big here in Texas? Number 5, y'all seen the hearing. They can't say it's about public health because you know that drunk driving leads to astronomically more deaths than smoking. Number 6, this old prick right here, Dan Patrick, that looked like the Franklin turtle. Yeah, he is the lieutenant governor of Texas. Y'all know what he said? He don't give a damn. He gonna ban THC, and if you don't like it, vote him out. Her right here, Vicky Goodwin, I'm gonna be interviewing her very soon, and she's actually for the legalization of that za. Number 7, in the same state you can invest in cannabis stocks, you can also go to jail for a felony in the same country. Number 8, we're still connecting dots. More Americans now use the devil lettuce every day more than they drink and smoke cigarettes. Now, what industries will be hurt by that and will be incentivized to lobby that?
That's enough. He's cooking though. He's cooking though. I ain't gonna front. Thoughts from
I
that
mean, he's
perspective.
right. Wait, hold on. Let me get myself back in my room. I'm over here cleaning up and shit. So, but now he's right though, because that's what I be laughing about. Because even like when you was in school, I'm pretty sure you I don't like that beer program too. Because every fucking
Mm-hmm.
school had the shit. You know, drugs are bad and weed is a fucking gateway to everything else. And don't do drugs and blah blah blah. And when you was in school, you be like, "Oh, I'm never doing drugs and I'm not gonna smoke." And then you get older and shit, you realize weed ain't that fucking bad. And I always laugh because Raga almost won't be here in a minute, so I guess he can give his input on this too, because he loves the fucking debate against fucking weed and everything else. But it's like when you look at it, and I also had a friend who gave me a good ass thing too. But we debated on this all the time. He was like, everybody always talk about weed is so bad, but you've never heard of anybody ever overdosing on fucking weed. You never heard of anybody having like a real bad experience with the weed, not unless it was laced with something else or it was just some other shit added with that. You've never heard anybody ever say, "Oh, I first started off with weed and now I gotta jump to fucking coke and shit." It was like that doesn't happen like that. They always see that weed is that gateway drug, but really it's not. No one doesn't go, "Oh, I'm gonna go try weed and go to heroin, fucking coke, all that other shit, fentanyl." Like that's not how that fucking works. So whenever I hear weed is a fucking gateway, I always laugh because I be like, no, like y'all are sitting here and making it to where alcohol is okay and weed is this, but alcohol does a lot more shit than weed does. Like he said, you got DUIs, you got kids underage and drinking and shit. You got people dying of fucking alcohol poisoning, but you never hear nobody overdosing on fucking weed or having a bad trip off of weed, not unless the shit was of course laced with something else. Like weed is naturally grown, it's a fucking plant. But how you use it and how much you do it, that's the thing though. You can smoke weed all fucking day and still be okay. But if you have a fucking couple drinks and shit and you go out, now what's the fucking problem? I just be like, y'all bugging.
Well, alcohol, tobacco is losing the war to THC and weed. More of this generation, the younger generation, rather drink the THC drink than to drink liquor or beer. More, what's where I'm looking for? More people choosing to smoke weed than smoke cigarettes.
Right.
Period. And that's the reasoning why they're doing what they're doing so bad to that way they working so hard and going so hard and to try to ban all this shit because it's fucking up their money. Not realizing the jobs that it could create, how much money the state would generate from weed sales, THC sales, and so forth. We're going through a similar situation in North Carolina. And no surprise with that because one of our top shits is tobacco, liquor, personally. So to me, that's what's going on with this. And to say weed was a weapon of mass destruction, really?
That's the funny part, though.
No, but see, Republicans love using fear mongering to get their shit across. This to say, the reason why weed was illegal to begin with was because the forestry, the tree people. There was word that they're going to start using hemp for pencils instead of wood, hemp for paper instead of wood. So they use, the greatest face to use to make white people scared of a drug. Put a black man in there and give him googly eyes. And say that if he gets high, he's going to rape all the white women. And that would got weed illegal. You want to know the reason why alcohol had a prohibition back in the 30s? They used black people in the video, in the films, showing them getting drunk and raping white women. And they said, no, we got to ban alcohol. Until they saw how much money the mafia was making from selling this shit illegal and said, nah, we can't do that. And he's right. Because, since I've been discovering how much THC is legal here, I ain't been calling my weed man as much. I can get a better deal and more grams at that store on discount than I can for my weed man.
Dead ass.
I'm like, shit, I get 50% off because I'm a healthcare worker. So think about that. When I'm paying him for 60, I'm getting that for 50, if not 30. So there you go. So, but it's funny. It's like what they're gonna do when it federally become legal, because that might happen one day. It's a damn good possibility it might become federally legal. Weed itself.
Is my juice over there? My icy. I know I didn't drink it.
Yeah, because I was like, man, y'all tripping.
Oh, he's back. There you go.
You.
What's going on, yo?
What's going on, Raga?
I have returned.
Oh, you want to fill me in what we talking about?
Yeah, one of your favorite topics. That's why discussion about wanting to ban THC because they feel as though, well, long story short, weed is the gateway drug to all the problems. So they feel as though weed is a lot worse than alcohol. So they feel that if they ban THC, it'll stop the cartels and stuff like that from doing X, Y, and Z and doing all that other bullshit.
Didn't the prohibition influence shiners?
Say what?
Didn't the prohibition influence shiners?
Yeah, actually. Exactamundo. And shit, damn, that was short and sweet. I was just saying that because I was like, and guess who they use? Go ahead, and guess who they use to nail their point across? Black people.
Of course they do.
Hi, Luna.
Black people.
Hi?
This shit don't make no goddamn sense.
You saying hi?
Hello, darling.
Is but because like to me, because I sit back and I'm looking at how much money the states that legalize is making, and it's funny how what's what I'm looking for.
In places where weed and smoking is making a lot more money, I'm assuming.
Yeah, actually.
Texas.
But because a lot of these
That makes more
senators
sense.
and congressmen are beholden to the alcohol industry and the tobacco industry, and the weed industry ain't pumping no money into the government, there you go. That's the reasoning why they tripping. So I'm like, damn, bro. Can y'all just go ahead and just legalize the shit and stop fucking playing?
Deadass.
Either legalize it or decriminalize it, but too. It don't matter. Just pick a side and stay on it.
Oh my God. You can't, like I said, free weed, damn it.
I love the devil's lettuce.
It ain't
I'm
common.
sorry, it's the best thing in the world. Now,
About to
this is
smoke right
interesting.
now.
Sex is seen as a basic human right in Netherlands. Disabled citizens can receive government funds to pay for prostitution up to 12 times a year as a form of physical and mental therapy. Thoughts?
Wait, that's the where again you said?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Okay, yeah, it's a
But
stipulation, but
that makes sense though.
it's not as black and white as that statement says. Like it's a bunch of stipulations. That's like that prostitution thing in the Netherlands is more like a disability service specifically. Like it is as comparatively as I can put it, it's like a disability service.
Mm-hmm.
To whereas you need a specific qualification or whatever, you need specific like things. You can't just be going out there like, hey, get me a prostitute for this year with your regular insurance package or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you actually there has to be a like specific issue recorded or something like that for you to be over there for that to happen.
I swear Europe is so far ahead of us on so many levels.
Swear to God, they are. Yes, they are. They know exactly
I'm
how to
sorry. A handicapped man, artistic man needs some pussy. Handicapped people want to fuck too.
talk about.
Because be real, how many women would actually fuck a man in a wheelchair? Actually, they ain't too. Even though there's some fine ass women in the wheelchair, ain't a lot of men gonna date that.
I have.
Do tell.
Please, I'm actually curious. Like,
Do tell. I gotta hear this one.
I mean, it's actually funny because I was actually booked to fuck him, but
okay. I only have the just answer the important question. Did it work?
it actually did.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, their penises still work just because their legs don't.
That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about if you're paralyzed from a certain point down, do certain things still react?
Yeah, they still react. It's just the nature of it. It still gets hard. Your legs just don't work.
Yeah, I would just. But my assumption wasn't just because legs don't work, that don't work. No, I'm assuming it's either kind of paralyzed that everything don't work, or
Well, no. What I'm trying to say is, usually when you are like when you're like you don't have any feelings from the legs down.
that doesn't affect that.
Doesn't no. You still have use of your dick and stuff like that.
I genuinely did not know that. This is
Yeah, no, it still works. It's
But
your legs don't.
what if she don't like to ride dick?
Well, you just
He can't do doggy
ass out of
style
luck.
if he in a wheelchair.
Ass out of luck. And lucky enough though, not lucky enough, but actually I did have to ride though. But it's only funny because he had seen this back when I was doing like my escort and like really, really hard all the time. And he had booked me for an escort service, but I didn't know he was in a wheelchair until I got there. I was like, oh. But funny enough though, it wasn't a bad fuck. Like it was. That's why I was like, no, everything still works. She just couldn't walk. And what happened was, I think I'm not sure if he got shot. I forgot exactly what happened, but he wasn't like always in the wheelchair. Like he had like access to his legs, and then I think he was in the accident. So like something happened that caused him to go in a wheelchair. And then he was saying like, like he hadn't had like a lot of play and stuff after that, but he wasn't a bad guy, and definitely wasn't a bad fuck. But I was just like, he had like the whole, like little like lumbar chair and shit, like help him like out the chair and onto the bed. He had the whole little thing. He had to like prop him up and shit. I was like, oh, this is like, oh, like you in a wheelchair. But it was kind of cool though. It was cool, and he
Well,
paid me good money.
well,
So
my thought is this, because even with the wheelchair, even I think about even the guys like that got the leg amputated, he on that fake leg hitting it from the back.
ew, spitting on me.
I would imagine. I would just imagine like. I would just imagine he just wanted one of the little like the them handles with them support beams with the little cloth handles for his knees or whatever that they put for people who recover or whatever. That they had the one knee up, but he just got both. So
But not only that, it's like on the woman side of it, it's like the only thing you really could do with the girl in the wheelchair is missionary, because she can't stand up doggy style. She can't ride you.
Well, no, if you get a chair and you just like pop her up like a rag doll and kind of like throw her over it.
Well, not, but not, but not because they got them chairs. We got the seat open where you can be underneath and stick the dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could still like get like a little like them little like sex
But you got to
chairs.
assist her with the ride though.
Just throw her over the chair, It's just like dead body weight. Just throw her over the chair a little bit, like pop her butt up and just like going to town.
God, I can't do it. No disrespect to them. If anyone handicapped that's premium smoker or smoker that's listening, oh God, I can't do it.
Where I would love for somebody who's like in a wheelchair to like be able to come on here and explain this shit to me, because it's like I'm not
Yeah,
trying to be
we need to
ignorant, but I
find
do
we need
want
to
to know.
find somebody.
I do. I want to know, how do you be having sex?
it's genuine curiosity. Like I'm not even trying to.
I want to know.
I'm sorry. I just I'm like, I'm just curious upon that myself. Oh my God, interesting. So now what's next up? Because because we running low on time. So
I might have a story time within this time period, because
oh
I'm actually, it's a good thing I am on audio, because now I can actively text without like my audio and like video and shit going the fuck out like I always do.
well
And
then
I'm
shit.
getting pissed the fuck
But
off right now.
but then we'll do this one and then we'll hear your story time to end the show. So
It'll be fast. I
Simp
promise.
ass niggas will do that.
But hold on, I got the girls too. I got the girls. Hold on, I'm not just because I'm the only girl. I got the girls. Because honestly, I get this a lot. I get the good morning texts every fucking morning.
Okay.
How are you at?
Is it annoying? All right, so so my question is annoying to the right dude?
Oh no.
Or is it annoying?
Oh no, if the right nigga text me good morning every day, good morning, baby.
Okay.
What's the best way to approach it?
There's no best way.
You know what it is?
There's no best way. You gotta be the one that they feeling.
Cool.
Facts.
You gotta
first of all, if we're not fucking, why are you texting
Don't
me?
say that's the wrong thing to do.
It's not the wrong thing.
can't.
No, hold on.
Oh, okay.
I can give you energy to where you know to text me good morning. Like if I'm ignoring you all day, we don't speak all day, and then you just randomly text me every fucking morning. Why are you texting me good morning?
Do you answer back though? Like no.
I just be like, what up?
But a lot of these simp ass niggas will do that.
But hold on, I got the girls too.
thoughts on what you were talking about with the good morning text.
I like a good morning text though.
You like a good morning
I
text?
can't text you because we homies. I'm like, really?
I mean, yeah. Like you said.
You like the good morning text from those who you want that good morning text from.
Well, yeah, but that's obvious. So anybody wants a text from somebody they want to have a text from.
And you don't want to text from who you don't want to have a text from.
But am I going to text you if I don't want to talk to you? So, but then again, no, I can't say that, because if I am that petty, I'll keep texting you back. Like as long as you're texting me, I'm going to be answering you back.
See,
I'll keep answering. You're texting my phone, so.
As a man, any woman that texts me, I love it
Right.
because even we ain't even fucking because you know what I'm saying. At least someone thinking of you.
Right. I don't gotta think. Don't nobody give a damn today.
I'm
It's the
sorry.
wrong person get a damn now.
I'm just like, uh, it's. But no, it's the truth because, but she ain't lying though because they will enjoy a text from the guy that you like, but then is that dude. But then if it, why would the dude that you don't like have your text number, have your phone number?
Because she gave him the number so he would so he shut the fuck up and not ask her twice or harass her for it.
Too bad they don't do like they did back in the day, give you a fake number.
I don't know why they don't do that shit. But.
They used to do that shit back in the day. And like the women back in my day had way more balls than this generation. Cause y'all sit there and give the dude the number because he getting on your nerves. No, them bitches give us a fake ass number.
Swear to God. You didn't even have to get on their nerves back then either.
Hell no. I guess because the cell phone, no, I don't believe that's your number. Let me call it right now. We had to wait to get home to make that phone call.
Sure.
Back then, you just gone. Y'all women should hate the cell phone. Y'all really should hate the cell phone, right? Because the cell phone made it harder for y'all to damn bullshit dudes anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That ass.
So now let's hear this story time before we get up out of here.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I don't know why I thought I saw Pinky and I thought it was actual Pinky. I said, "Wait, Pinky's having a baby? What the fuck?" But nah, it's just somebody else. But okay, so hold on, my bad. I had to get out my last little screaming text. But so as you guys may know, well, I'm gonna stop calling him Sugar Daddy because he ain't even do that. I don't know. He's an old annoying ass white man. So I guess I had an ex Sugar Daddy, whatever like that, and basically. As some of you guys may remember, and some of you guys may know, he always wants some like stupid shit. So it was like we always have like makeshift arguments. The last time I had to talk about this shit was when I had explained about how he wanted to give me head, but I was telling him no, he's always biting. Yeah, I did. He's always biting my shit. So I was like, yeah, you're not giving me head because you're always biting my pussy. Okay. So it was like, why would I even fathom to even try and play around and let you give me head so you can bite my shit again? So he's been MIA for a bit. I don't text him like that because I don't want to talk to you. So he texts me here and there. He texted me today. Why he asked me the most dumbass question about he wanted to guess like fuck on a tree for his birthday. So I was like, why the fuck would I risk myself getting arrested for your ass? So I was like, what the fuck? So this is like right now. So now why the fuck would I risk myself getting arrested for your ass? Like, please explain that to me. He was like, oh, no one comes here. You know, we could just fuck on this tree. And I'm sitting here like, no. And he goes like, we could fuck in the car. I'm like, you don't have tents. No. Like, why would I risk me getting arrested and possibly being on a sex offender list just because you want to fuck on a tree for your birthday? I don't give a fuck about your birthday. So he's sitting here still going back and forth about that. He was like, I don't get what I want. I'm not getting no sex. I can't get no head. I'm like, if you pay for this shit, you can get it. And now he wants to argue about me giving him free head for his birthday. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your birthday. I didn't get shit for my birthday, so why should you get what you want for your birthday? I don't
So
give
let
a
me
fuck.
be straight. So he wanted to fuck on a tree.
Yes.
While y'all in a tree, like y'all climbed up there and y'all fuck.
I don't know if it's like directly in a tree or against the tree.
He wanted to bend her shit against the fucking trunk of the tree.
I'm not
He
even
was
gonna
trying to go back to
ask.
nature, won't he?
Exactly. Cause look at the last time I did see him was a while back though. We had went to well, we went to go like reservation park area that's by like the area where I stay at, and it's like a little trail. So when you go down the little trail,
Mhm.
it's like a big like rock type of like hiking area. So he
Mhm.
parked there. He wanted to walk around. He wanted to fuck on a rock. I'm like, I'm not fucking on a fucking rock. I'm like, it's a trail. I mean, people walk through here because it's bears in here. We're in the middle of the fucking woods. I don't have time to be sitting here fucking on the rock and looking over a big ass bear in my face.
She about to be bent over and look up and see a black grizzly snout.
Dead ass. Or worse importantly, you sitting here trying to fuck me and shit, and someone sees us and calls the cops. We're in the white. No, babe, no. We was in orange. Eagle Rock Reservation. Yeah, Eagle Rock. I'm like, what the fuck? We not in the hood, so we can go to the oh shit. Nah, we in the white area. You not. So it was like, I'm not going to risk me possibly getting myself arrested for your ass. Like the fuck. Dead
I
ass.
wow. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it with Tarzan. The fuck.
Word, I said you watching a little bit too much porn, cause that's the only time that shit happens. And even with that, they're in a secluded area where they can go ahead and shoot, or they have the A-OK to shoot in this area and it's fine. I'm like, no.
That's why I hate that. How can I put this? That's why I hate that public porn became popular because a lot of these tricks want to try to be brave.
Mm-hmm.
Not understanding the hell we got to go through to make sure that we can even pull this scene off in the first place. I'm just totally amazed. I'm totally amazed with some of that shit. Some
Yeah.
boy said, "No, we go. I want to fuck you like Tarzan."
And then I had to set him straight. He was like, "Oh, we're headed better than the car." I'm like, "You're not getting that, so you can stop asking." He was like, "Some friend you are." I said, "We do business together." Who said anything about us being friends? We're not friends. We do business together. You are a business associate. You are a trick. I am not your friend. We had the choice to be friends because we were cool before, but he fucked that up.
I just about to play. He asked for free head on his birthday.
Like, you're not, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. You're not gonna ask your mechanic to give you a free car adjustment on your fucking car on your birthday. Like, so don't be asking me for free head on your birthday. I don't give a fuck about your birthday. I don't care.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's uh, and, and y'all wonder why. I was just having a conversation with the lady about goddamn it, escorting and time wasters. That's a time waster because he tried his damage to make. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, to be honest with you. But here's one more thing I do want to bring up before we go. Hold on. Because this one is funny as fuck. I'm sorry. I had to bring. I want to end on this one. And before also, just found out. This is only for the people in the South that are listening. We have a death in our country family. Ben Jones, y'all know him as Cooter.
Cooter Brown.
No, not Cooter Brown. No, 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 no,
Oh.
no, no.
I was like, oh my god, he's real.
Cooter from Dukes of Hazzard has died. Y'all been hearing the mechanic that the Dukes used to go to get their car fixed.
God damn it. That was my granddaddy's shit.
God damn it.
That was my granddaddy.
That happened today.
Yeah, actually today. I just saw it. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I didn't send that.
Sorry,
that's how I know he just seen it.
He was a two-term congressman from Georgia. He ran his coup to place a Dukes of Hazzard museum that kept the fans connected for decades. Yeah, I'm sorry. I remember him. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard is part of my childhood, people, along with Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did watch when JR was shot. And Bo and Luke Duke. And I did see the updated movie version of Dukes of Hazards.
With
Disappointing.
with with Jessica Simpson.
Yes.
Yep. Now she was the best thing in the movie because of, her being Daisy Duke. But I didn't like Burt Reynolds as Boss Hogg. Boss Hogg need to be fat.
Yes.
I didn't even see it.
Yo.
I know it was old, but I haven't seen it.
Well, by the time I got to Dukes of Hazzard, by the time I got to it, I had the movie, and I ain't had the whole thing. I relied on my granddaddy to get me to the original Dukes of Hazzard. So I'm looking up, and he was like, "God damn it, why that man ain't fat like he supposed to be?"
I said the same thing. I'm like, you gonna have a skinny Boss Hogg?
That's exactly how he said it. He said, "How the hell you gonna have a skinny Boss Hogg?"
I wasn't mad at Willie Nelson being, Uncle Jesse, but damn.
God damn, Boss Hogg supposed to be fat.
But I did like the part that when they were in traffic, I was like, why everybody yelling at us? Because he put
why everybody yelling at us?
Flag on the top. Oh man, I'm sorry, but let's go. All right, hold up. All right, well, I'm gonna pull up with this. This is the last one. Let's
I was
listen.
with my man since 2008, and one night I went out and I cheated on him with 3 guys at one time.
At one time, like a train?
Like a foursome?
Yeah, it was just me and the 3 guys.
What made you do that after 18 years?
Because I think he cheated on me.
You think or you know?
Well, I seen a picture of his ex-girlfriend and his phone, and what happened was I asked him to let me see his phone, and when I decided to go through his text message, and I seen on Halloween he asked her to send a better picture of what he'd been missing. Why she sent the picture so blurry? Send him a different picture so he could see what he'd been missing. So I automatically I assume he cheated on.
Okay, I mean, but couldn't you just cheat on him with one dude?
Why gotta be one?
Girl, listen, I am not one to hoe shame. You were talking to a hoe.
It ain't no fun.
You just outside
Yeah,
about.
how does that even happen?
That's what I'm wondering. Because for gay people, I know how it happened, but for
Right.
straight people, how does that even?
How
do
do
you
you
just
find 3 guys willing to do that all at once?
Exactly. That's what I'm just curious.
I was under the influence, so I did the challenge.
So you did the challenge. What's the challenge?
Yeah, to do it with the 3 guys.
But how do you did you bring it up to them or did they bring it up to you? Like that's what I'm curious.
Were they
about.
friends with each other?
Yeah.
They all were friends. It was me and a different associate, a female. We was out in New York, and she dared me to do it with them, and I did.
She dared you?
Yeah.
Did she participate?
When you be all drunk, you be drunk.
Did she participate too?
Under the influence?
No, she did
she
not.
just watched.
Wow,
That sounds like a crazy.
I don't need a friend like that.
That's a crazy dare. I mean, more power to you.
I would take truth.
Yeah, I take.
They were playing truth or dare, and she ended up fucking 3 dudes to cheat on her boyfriend in a gangbang.
That ain't what happened. That ain't what happened.
Wait, you mean? Why did anyone say she did a gangbang? Because that's what she basically did.
And I don't even want to say it.
Because I'm like,
you could have just said it. That's my whole thing. You could have just said it.
I'm confused. She's leaving out.
I get why she cheated because she saw her man.
Well, no. No, that don't count. That does not count. Does not count. Just because he was sitting here and conversating with her, you didn't act. He actively ain't put his dick inside her pussy. He was just sitting there talking back and forth. Yeah, that's still wrong, but you actively went and go fuck 3 niggas at the same time. Your nigga is just texting his ex about something. Well, I want to see what I'm missing. Like
That's why I said I wasn't
that's
surprised.
two totally different things right there.
I wasn't surprised that um
Oh shit, that's the food.
I wasn't surprised that she cheated because she saw that. Because if I send that message to my ex, I pretty much am cheating on you or planning to fuck her at some point.
But it
But
didn't
to
happen
see,
yet.
but to go from I've been with this man 18 years to having a gangbang, boo boo, that's something you wanted to do anyway. In my opinion, because one, y'all play truth or dare. She said, I dare you to fuck all 3 of these dudes.
Well, that's why
You
I'm like,
wanted to do it anyway.
I don't believe that.
that's why I said she's leaving out shit. Cause where did y'all go? Where did y'all meet these niggas at? How did y'all proceed to be like? Cause that's extreme shit. That's like when you be playing fucking 21 questions with a nigga and he be like, like what's your favorite color? Blue. Let me see your pussy. Like, like how it go from this to that? Like she ain't just go, oh, I dare you to go fuck them 3 niggas over there. Like what the fuck? How does that know?
That get to them 3
We missing the details.
Okay.
Mm.
Most women, when they get cheated on, they don't go fuck 3 dudes in a gangbang. They might fuck one dude.
Not at the same time.
In most cases, they don't fuck nobody. They just pissed. But
if it's 3 dudes, it's not at the same time.
no, I think it was the same time.
No, I'm saying normally, like if it's 3 normally, it may be 3, but it ain't at the same time now. Not at once. Oh. This one said, fuck it, we going to break records.
Or give me one second.
Fuck it. Go for bro.
You asked when I'm going to send the link. Now, because don't get it twisted, I get revenge fuck. Okay, I get that. Usually most women just fuck the best friend or someone that he consider an enemy, or breaking in case of emergency. They don't go as far as have a fucking orgy with their friend watching.
Mm.
She didn't say she was drunk or nothing. She was sober as fuck.
No, she did say she was drunk though.
Well, you know they say drunken mind speaks sober thoughts.
That's why I was like, how the fuck did y'all even get to that portion? Y'all just went to New York to go have a good time to get drunk. Next thing you know, you up there fucking 3 niggas. And all the night. You leaving out details. You ain't telling the
No,
whole fucking
I
story.
know what happened. They would have a girl would have a conversation, and she was like, she probably mentioned that she always wanted a gangbang, and just so happened to have 3 guys around.
Mm.
So they set it up to do a truth or dare to where she can get her gangbang, because you notice the friend didn't fuck shit.
Yes, I was like, what kind of shit is this?
And she probably was laughing like, boy, her boyfriend gonna be mad. That boy. But here's the funny part. I hope her best friend don't have a boyfriend that heard that show. Because I had some questions for her if I was her man. But like, so you just sat there and watched that shit?
you know, either somebody who know her or who knows him. It got back to him somehow. I
Oh,
already
I for
know.
sure it got back to him.
It definitely
He
did.
probably
Ain't
told
no
him.
way in hell.
But oh my God, it's yeah. Proves our point. We won't go on y'all phone, but y'all going on some quickness.
This shit funny as
That's why I be
hell.
looking at dudes be like, why do you have your side bitch text shit? Wait a minute, it was something that oh my God, I'm sorry. It just that is funny. So damn dude. But here's the funny part, right? Because I was watching this damn shit. I think we saw some of the video where the girl was talking to the guy. He was a piece of shit, and they just seemed like they were both made for each other. I think we did that last week. It like he said, like you ain't hurting me. Actually, you just helped him go to the other girl real fast.
Dead ass.
She could have just broke up with him. I mean, to be honest with you, it was like that.
That's why I'm like, all these ass about the shit. Like, damn, could fuck him up a little bit,
And
beat
then
him
this,
up.
well, I guess this leads to this then. Hold on. I guess this leads to this, and we're going to end on this note. Because I got to go to bed.
If a girl sleeps with 5 guys, she is a but if a guy sleeps with 50 girls, he is a legend. Why is that? Well, think about it. If a lock can be opened by 5 different keys, it's a terrible lock. But if one key can open 50 locks, that's a master key. If a girl sleeps.
Say no more. So, with that being said,
Well,
for my smokers who are listening on the audio platforms, you're missing out. You need to subscribe to the Premium Smoke Room where you can watch, not listen, watch uncensored content, podcast content.
Word.
From
You only
4
getting this now
wonderful
because I have
podcasts.
shit to do.
Oh, yeah. And we talking about close to 450, maybe even 500 episodes for you to binge watch. 4 podcasts, special episodes. I don't need to say no more. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, for $6.25 a month. The link is in the description, whether you're on Apple, whether you on Good Pods. The link in the description. You can either click the link or you can copy and paste the motherfucker and put the bitch in the damn address bar. Subscribe to the Premium Smoke Room, please. And with that being said, I'm going to shut up and let the queen speak.
Where I need something to get me off of this shit because we still going back and forth. But I guess I'll have a resolution for y'all next week because niggas is really stupid. Like, fuck. But thank you guys for tuning in and listening. I hope y'all enjoyed this one because y'all ain't getting this shit all the fucking time. Like I said before, you only getting this shit today because I didn't feel like getting on video because I had shit to do. But next week, yeah, it's a different story. So y'all better do what you gotta do so I can go ahead and tune in for next week. But if y'all do want to see more of me and y'all don't get a chance to do what you gotta do to see me on the podcast, then you guys can search me up on the internet. Um, that's Miss Spit Queen. That's MZ or MSSPITQUEEN. And with that, you guys will go to all my links profile and you guys will get all the stuff. I'm sorry. Y'all get a chance to go to y'all will get a chance to click the link so you guys can see all of my social medias as far as my Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I'm also going to be adding some more platforms for my videos and stuff like that. I know I always say this shit every single week. I don't get a chance to do it. But like I say every single week, I promise y'all, one day you will end up seeing a platform up there. So just stay tuned, have faith. It's coming, guys. If you guys want to talk to me personally, you guys can hit me up on my Snapchat or my Twitter, but probably my Snapchat because I will see that a lot faster than my Twitter. With that being said, thank y'all. And that's it.
And also, don't forget to also join our Telegram, the Smoke This Over Telegram. The link is in the description. Because you get to talk to the co-hosts and even some of our special guests that be joining the group. You feel what I'm saying? And it's free to join. So, I think we're done. We're at the end of chapter 148. We'll be back next Saturday for another wonderful chapter.
Well,
you know, and we'll find out more about her bewitching pussy. Because she's a witch.
I showed him how I do all that stuff. He was surprised because he didn't know. And I was like, you never asked or never, inquired about it. But yes, I do magic. I'm a witch. Yes. So.
See, that's why they hid their pussy fuck dudes' heads up. Yeah. It's magically delicious. So with that being said, you know how we eat these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.